This is Rip with IMSI Design. Today I'm going to be installing and activating TurboCAD. I'm going to use the retail version of TurboCAD Deluxe 19, but this should be similar for any other versions of TurboCAD that you're installing from disk. So the first thing is when I stick the disk in, this autoplay will come up, and I'll want to go ahead and hit run setup.exe. If you're running Windows Vista or Windows 7, this user account control will probably come up, and you'll want to go ahead and say yes. Next thing is the TurboCAD disk menu will come up, and so I want to choose the top one, which is Install TurboCAD Deluxe 19.1. Next thing that happens is the Install Shield wizard will start. I'm going to read the initial screen, and then I'm going to go to Next. Then I can read the End User License Agreement. We'll quickly read that. And then I'll want to put the radio button next to I accept the terms in the license agreement. Now for the serial number. Depending on how you purchased it, the serial number will either be on the jewel case, the white envelope that the disc comes in, or the DVD case. So whatever the disc came in, the serial number should be attached on a white label to that. So I will go ahead and enter the serial number exactly how I received it. Now the destination folders. I'd strongly recommend leaving all of this stuff alone. The only thing you may change is if you put your documents somewhere other than your My Documents folder, you may want to change this. But it'll be, unless you have specific reasons, it's best to leave all this alone. Now we want to do a full install. This will install all of TurboCAD's features. There's really no reason I can think of to do a custom install. Then once we're all through the wizard, we're going to go ahead and hit install, and after a couple minutes it will be installed. So I will go ahead and stop this video for a minute, and we'll fast forward in time, and after TurboCAD's installed, I'll take you through the activation. After TurboCAD is installed, you can go ahead and finish the installer and exit out of the TurboCAD window. And then the first time you open TurboCAD, just double-click the TurboCAD 19 Deluxe icon that's on your desktop. After a couple seconds, this activation reminder will come up. It may look different if you've purchased it by download or if you've previously done a trial. If you're doing a download, it'll probably just ask you for your serial number and activation code. You should have received both of those with your purchase. If you previously had a trial, you're going to want to hit the purchase and activate button, then enter your serial number and activation code. In this case, we are doing the boxed version, so all I have is my serial number, so I can either get code online or get code by telephone. I'll go ahead and hit get code online. Then what you want to do is hit the online activation request form. This will take you to our website where you enter your email address and some other information, and then you'll receive your activation code. You'll go ahead and enter your activation code right where it says your activation code. After you've entered your activation code correctly, go ahead and hit activate. And if everything's been entered correctly, TurboCAD is now fully activated. Go ahead and hit OK. Now TurboCAD should launch. Now here is the startup screen. And you can choices of open, cancel, or new. If you've never used TurboCAD before or you're a brand new user, you're probably going to want to hit new. But after that, that will open up TurboCAD. You'll also get, depending on what version of TurboCAD you have, you may get this updated user interface message. Now, if you've used previous versions of TurboCAD, you may want to hit the click here. If you've never used TurboCAD before, you may want to hit the X. If you're doing a trial of TurboCAD and you've never used TurboCAD before, definitely hit the X and not the click here. But if you are planning on running the tutorials that come on the disk, you'll also want to hit the click here button. That may not make a lot of sense, but it's just the difference on how everything looks the first time you open up TurboCAD. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the X here, and TurboCAD will open in a couple seconds. And there you go. So we've installed, activated TurboCAD, and opened it up for the first time. And that's about it.